Looks like we did good. This one's probably gonna work. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure how well this video is gonna come out, but so we're off on another run. Finally got my replacement Volt. This is a 2017. It's up in Albany, New York. Just left a few minutes ago, so I should be there sometime around noon. And yeah, so this is a maroon Volt that is trashed out on the passenger side. So we're going to strip the driver's parts that we need, and then strip the saleable parts from it, and get those cleaned up, photographed, and put online, and get those sold, and trash out the remainder of the shell. It does run and drive, interestingly, so that'll be pretty cool. So we'll see where we go from there. Just like the Mercedes, which is progressing along. I'll have more updates for you. So, rainy drive. It's dark and rainy, which is cool. But I'm in a Denali, so life is good. All right, that's probably a little bit brighter. So far, uneventful drive. Got about 100 and some odd miles done, and looking at 11:30 to get there, so not too bad. Still got a little over 3 hours to go. We're up in Northampton, Pennsylvania, so a bit of hill country, kind of mountain country, little baby mountain country. So far, everything's driving along well. Alright, let's do the walk around. So, hood damage is, sandable, nice. Nothing structural. Woof. Those wheels are a little road rashed. This door, the back door is fine. This fender is unrecoverable. Wheel's good. Back is good. Hatch is good. Rear tail light. This wheel's good. This door, this window, the mirror glass, this door, and this fender, and this wheel are good. Electronics hanging out. Definitely going to want to secure this. Keys are there. Alright, so looks like we did good. This one's probably gonna work. Door panels are in it. Back here. So inside. And yeah. Alright, so nice. Let's get this thing loaded up. Get on down the road. Alright, she's all loaded and secured. Great shape. All the pieces I need: the hood, the tail light, the driver's fender, door, mirror glass, driver's door glass, and the rear driver's door are all in great shape. Also, most of the rest of the panels on the car are saleable and recoverable. The battery still works, both the 12 volt and the traction battery. One wheel's pretty trashed out, the side that got hit, but the other three look great, so we'll have full-size spares. The interior looks good. Interestingly, this This particular Volt is probably in about the same shape damage-wise as my car. This car is probably rebuildable, but that's not the point of this project, sadly. And I don't have the space or the everything else to go find another one, and you just get into a big deep rabbit hole of having cars everywhere, trying to rebuild, put two into one. So this one's coming apart, and the saleable parts will be sold, and the shell will be junked out. And that's going to happen very, very quickly to get my car back on the road, get it wrapped and all that. So I got about a 5-hour and 13-minute drive home. So cool, let's get going. So one of the hard parts about doing this yourself is on these, like, this is going to be about a 11-hour round trip, and you get tired, and you really need to hydrate, take breaks, get sleep before you head out on this. And I know most people are just like, nah, 10 foot tall and bulletproof, I don't need to do that. I just had to take a break in beautiful downtown Montville, New Jersey. Just got out, stretched, got some fresh air, and yeah, so I'm feeling much better. We'll see how it goes. I still have 2.5 hours left of the drive, so we shall see. All right, here we go. 2017 Volt. Bought this. All right, here we go. 2017 Volt. Bought this from Copart through Auto Bidmaster because this vehicle came out of New York. We'll do a walk around here in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and wash this thing off. I already started. This thing's covered in kind of a fine layer of dust, sitting in one of the Copart lots in Albany, New York. So let's do our walk around. So it's probably going to be a little windy, but this is the primary damage going down this side. Missing the front fender and the front clip, parts of which are in the back of the car. The pieces that I need, as you guys know, let's walk over here. This is all part of restoring this vehicle. This is my 2016 Volt that got hit by a deer. And so what I need off of this car, the hood, the fender, the driver, both driver's door, the window, and the mirror glass. Or I can just flip the cover, because my cover's good, it's just the glass that actually broke. My cover is pretty much flawless. This one has a couple of scuff marks that look like they would actually buff out. This one actually is into the paint, so we'll just flip the covers. The only other part of concern on this vehicle, and I will say that I got very lucky. I saw this in the images and I was willing to take a chance on it, and as it turned out, it paid off. These are really just paint scuffs, and this right here is just going to need a little bit of finesse and probably some Bondo. Obviously, this car is going to be wrapped when I'm done, and so that's the only damage, is this part right here. For the remainder of the car, this car runs and drives. Drove it up on the ramp or onto the trailer, drove it here into the driveway. The oil's clear, it runs well, it has 89,000 miles on it, has good tires on it, and the battery's 3/4 charged, and I put the tester on it, and it's 98% across the cells, and there are no dead cells, and all cells are even. So ultimately, I'm going to feel bad parting this car out, because this car, like mine, is quite repairable. This has some body, some structural damage, or no structural damage, excuse me. And so it's these two, this fender, this tail light, the rear clip, these wrap around body panels. And even wherever this fender went, it came off, when you look at it, the mounts are whole. It was only the fender liner plastic pieces that broke. So this vehicle is actually in really good shape, but I have neither the time, or as you can see here in the video, the space to buy yet another Volt to try and do this. This would be a collection of pieces, because to try and find the right one to get this back together, it would probably ultimately end up being another Volt and some parts, or even 2 more Volts that I would end up parting out. But the radiator's intact, and it does well. But we're going to take this thing down to pieces. So we're going to wash it right now, and because I don't like working on dirty vehicles, I'm just going to get this dust off of it and get to work. Alright, so we got it washed. Got all that gray, clay, smelly dust off of it. And so we're going to put it away. It's getting ready to rain. And we're going to pick this back up tomorrow. We're going to try and get as many of the body panels off for the black Volt as we can, if not all of them. Should be easy.